Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 28, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the first paycheck for the month of January. This is the first check. And I must say, my check was higher, my Mia's check was higher, like, you know, higher and higher. So yeah, we're gonna talk about why the money's higher. We're also going to do a little chat with me because I got some things to chat with y'all about. And we're gonna go over the savings challenges just a little bit, but I'm gonna actually do a whole nother video. So anyways, we're working in our Mo Budget Less Problems budget planner. This was made by me. These no longer are for sale. I'm so sorry, but you can get the digital copies, print them out, however you choose, whatever. They're on paperbymo.com. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. So we're in January. You can see we already got paid. I got paid on Thursday. He got paid on Friday. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna have a different video for sinking funds because I do need to go over the sinking funds, I must say. But we are ending. I don't want to say ending, but we're getting to the end of this book, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm either going to make myself another one, which maybe, or I'm gonna do digital, and I feel like I want to do digital because it just might be better. So I have my pilot pins here. I have these linked in my Amazon storefront, which is below. They're the Pilot Precise V5 rolling ball pens. Love them. Here's the thing, I write so much in this pen, y'all, it's the ink is inking away from me. Okay, I feel some type of way. Okay, but we're gonna, I don't know, so I'm gonna just do purple just to be safe. Okay, let's just be safe. So let's write in purple. Okay, paycheck number 1. What the date is, I don't know. 01/5/24. Isn't it hard to remember to do 2024? And if you're like, no, it's not hard, I'm sorry, I don't have life figured out like you do. Okay, so we're starting out basically within our accounts already. We're budgeting out that there is nothing in there. There is nothing in there. Okay, so I got some topics I want to talk about as I'm doing this video. I have it off to the side. So we're gonna say his full-time, and then we're gonna zoom on my full-time. I don't know, this purple is giving majestic, it's giving velvet. Okay, so his full-time, he has 1558. Y'all know I write big. 25. Here's the thing, he did get a raise. I'm not exactly sure on exactly how much the raise was, but also keep in mind he does work hourly. They show his salary, but you know, salary has an hourly equivalent, so he gets no overtime. And then he also is able, if he, you know, he stays there longer or whatever, he can have higher checks. But since it's already past the day, he know this is his actual check. Okay, so me, let's talk about me. It's higher. Usually I'm at like $2,100. Now I'm at $2,310.67. If you're like, girl, you got a raise, here's the thing, I do plan on getting a raise. Did I get the raise yet? Absolutely not. So what had happened was I changed my tax, my W-4 and my tax information. Okay, and you're like, what did you do? Okay, so boom, I was once single, and that's how I was filing as a single person, and now I am filing as a married person. Did I do this right? 3,868. Let me do it one more time because I don't know. So we're gonna do 2310.67. This is why you can't do and talk at the same time. 2310.67. Yeah, plus 1558.25. Okay, so we're at $3,868.96. That's a lot. That's a lot of money, honey. But yes, I'm now filing as married, filing joint. So what I found out was, as I had to talk to my tax person, is that they take less taxes out when you file married filing joint as opposed to being single, which is good because yeah, you probably get more on the front end, but could be bad because if I do it and he does it, they're gonna be taking out more taxes, and that made me nervous. So I told him, like, since I already did it, just don't change your filing, still file as single. And keep in mind, I don't know, I think he's claiming 1 on his withholding, states and federal. I'm claiming 0. Okay, so that means they're taxing me a lot already. because I'm claiming 0 because of like paper by mo. If I owe money through my business, instead of like putting tax money aside, I just take out bigger withholding when it comes to my actual full-time job. So I actually get a lot of taxes withheld in my check. So just keep that in mind, okay? So that's why my check is higher, not because of a raise. But mind you, your girl is supposed to be getting a raise. It's supposed to either hit at the end of this month or the top of February. But I mean, fingers crossed it hits at the end of this month, because who don't want more money, honey? You know what I'm saying? But again, with more money comes more responsibility. So there's that, because I feel like I really need to explain what the more money is about. So here are the bills. Fixed expenses are for us really the bills that we had. It's supposed to like not change, but electricity does change. So here we are. So our rent, we're doing $804 because it's $804 times 2. We just split it amongst 2 checks. Internet is $51.31. Electricity, I'm rounding and I'm hoping it doesn't exceed $115. Hell, we weren't even here most of the month, so I feel like that should be good. Okay. And then for phone, y'all, I gotta update y'all on phone. It's gonna be $130. So we went back home, because this is our home really, but you know, where our parents live or whatever. And since I paid for the phone bill and he is trying to get on the phone bill, we basically were able to talk to our parents. He talked to his dad about getting him off. He paid off his phone, so we got to go over his emergency fund now. He had to pay off his phone to get off his dad's plan, but he hasn't even been pulled over yet. And so my mom decided to go to the AT&T store and she wanted a new phone. So we have new phones coming in. So does that mean this is going to increase? Yes. But it's going to increase for the new phones by $6 per phone. So that's $12. Okay? One thing. So for number one, we have new phones coming in. Both of them are going to increase by $12, which I'm not mad at the new phone for me, because I record on my phone. If you didn't know, I do, record these YouTube videos via phone. So I'm like, okay, better phone, better quality, maybe better camera, whatever. Cool, bet. Gotta pay the bill anyway. 1. 2, we didn't get the plan where like you could just pay it off, or trade phones. I didn't do that because I've had this phone for 4 years. I plan on having the next phone for 4 years. Can y'all see this? Let me see. Okay, yeah, I had this phone for 4 years. I plan on having the next one for 4 years. It's just who I am. It's just in me. And I really don't have a problem with this phone per se. More than anything, it's probably the space with the videos, with the apps, and it's more so for paper by mo. If I'm being perfectly honest, 197 plus 71.10. $1,791.41 is correct. Okay. So there's that. Now, also keep in mind, we're trying to add him. So my mom was able to listen, my mom is a hustler. I don't know about y'all, but she can talk a salesman down. But really, he got a sale nonetheless. But she's also able to get money off of her bill based off of they have something about where people work, they can take money off. So she also, for every line, she's gonna get $10 taken off. Remember, this is her bill. I just pay it. This is her plan. I pay it. So 10 off for me, 10 off for her, and then 10 off for him. Now, he isn't on the plan yet, but when he gets on, it's gonna add another it's gonna add another $50, but then take away $10 because of who she works for, her job, or whatever the heck her at AT&T got situated. So I'm thinking it's gonna go up, but hopefully no more than $200. Y'all know how I feel about when it comes to the money. Okay, we don't got time for that. Okay, so that's $1791.41, y'all. They are literally mowing the lawn outside of my apartment complex, and they've been doing this all morning. I have been waiting, okay, to record this video. $1791.41. Okay, so we're gonna minus it from the $3,868.92. So that's gonna give us $2,077.51. Okay, so that's just remaining, and that's what we're gonna move over, $2,077.51. Okay, so from here we're gonna go to variable. That was not the cutest looking arrow. Okay, so when we get into variable, I don't know if y'all recall or not, but let me show you. When it came to the top of the month, I said my husband and I decided that we're gonna go up on our food because we've been struggling. Y'all been here, you've seen it. We've been struggling. So we're gonna do $400 a month. That's $200 a paycheck. So first things up, we're gonna go ahead and save food, and we're gonna put out $200. So that's $100 a week. And again, the hope is that that'll suffice and we won't be struggling to meet, because before we was doing $350, so we're upping it $50. Again, I know people say, oh, when you make more money, you know, that lifestyle creep where you spend more money. I'm trying to avoid that. Okay, the phone bill's going up, but to be honest with you, although the phone bill's going up, we're kind of saving money, because what I found out, and I didn't know, is that my husband was paying his dad $150 to be on his phone plan. I think that was crazy, because $150 for one person, I don't even pay that for me and my mom. I thought that was ridiculous. So yeah, where he was getting money from, y'all, I don't know. But nonetheless, and less than none, here we are. And I feel like if you add 150 plus 130, that was $280. If I could just get 200, maybe 180, whatever the case may be, to me, that's a steal. That's a steal. So I'm hoping this works out. Okay, so we got food, 200, his gas 15, my gas 15. Remember, we weren't really here. We were out of town with family when it came to the New Year's. Also, Happy New Year. I don't know if I even told you all that. Sorry, I'm so rude. So we both still have like a half tank of gas. So 15 I think should be enough when it comes to Sam's Club. And then he has fun money 50, I have fun money 50. Then we have our sinking funds, okay? So I'm putting for sinking funds $155. I'm gonna kind of show you and go over it a little bit, but I'm gonna have a whole nother video. And then the third thing I want to talk about is, what did we say? Oh yeah, this is the third, because my tax is changing with my paycheck, the phone, and let's get into the fact that my man got a ticket. I wrote that very ugly. This is why I have to write sideways. Y'all, let's just get into it. So you know how the roads will have a camera and it'll take a picture of you if you're going over the speed limit? So boom, that's basically how he got caught. And in New Orleans, I'm not gonna lie, since we've been here, he's probably had at least 8 tickets. So here, I'm not defending him because you shouldn't be going over the speed limit. And he's really mad about it. It's not funny. Am I laughing? Yes. But is it funny? To me. So he's really upset because, so he only gets it in school zones because the school zones are 20 miles per hour here. Where we're from, they were 25 miles per hour. So they will give you a ticket and take a picture of you if you go 1 to 5 miles over and like 1 and up, right? He went 3 miles over, and he wants to fight it, not because he went 3 miles over, but because it was on December 20th and he believes they were out of school anyway. Okay, that's his whole thing. He's like, they were out of school, it was December 20th, which I think was a Wednesday, and we're being bamboozled. And maybe we are, maybe he is, but I'm like, bro, we're just gonna pay it because I hit the table. I'm like, we're just gonna pay it because nobody has time for this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time. You don't have time. I don't know what they will do if he don't pay it. So I'm just like, we're just putting the money aside, and then we're gonna call a day. So that's where the $75 comes from. Now, keep in mind, it's actually not $75. It's like $40. Okay, and then they charge you a $35 administration fee, which he is also aggravated about that as well. And I'm like, listen, you got to do better. You should only be mad at yourself here, okay? Let's only be mad at ourselves here, okay? Because, yeah, now, 2077.51. We're going to minus 560. So now we have $1,517.51. Okay. So that's 1,000 remaining. I hope y'all can see that. 1,517.51. I think y'all can. Okay, so yes, he got a ticket. So we're paying that down, not down, we're paying that off. Cause I feel like some states will, what is it called? Like hold your license or suspend it or something. I think you might have to have more than, you know, quite a few, but nonetheless. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to debt. This is another update, y'all. I got updates for days. you know, because life be lifing. And that's why I hate when people say, oh, I can't keep doing the same budget all the time. We never do that. Like every week, every month, every paycheck, something's different. So let's talk about debt. If you don't know, we're on our debt payoff, student loan payoff journey, okay? The goal every month has been $3,000. Here's the thing. We decided for the first quarter, we decided literally like a week ago. For the first quarter, we're not gonna do $3,000. We're gonna bring it down to $2,500 because we have a wedding that we are preparing for it, and we have a honeymoon, and we have not saved very well. It's not funny, but it's just the truth. So we're not gonna be doing the whole $3,000. We're gonna do $2,500, bring it down, okay? So I just want to put that out there so it's now known what we're doing. So $427.26. Now, with that being said, any money that comes in from YouTube, Paper by Mo, that's still gonna go to student loans because that's just how I get down, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take 1517.51 and I'm gonna subtract, hopefully you can see this, I'm gonna subtract 427, what is that, .26. That's gonna be 1,090.25. Okay, 1,090.25. Can y'all see that? Hopefully. So, real quick, just to do some math here. So we have 427.26, and then we're gonna add 197. That's my bill, and then his bill is 220 plus 220. So that means for this paycheck, we have put $844.26 to student loans. So that's not bad at all. When you subtract that from 1,500, that means we owe 600. Wait, did I do that right? 2,500, right? $2,500. And then let's subtract 427.26 minus 197 minus 220. Okay, that's how much we owe. $1,655.74. That means that next paycheck, or maybe the next paycheck as well as his commission check. So just giving, you know, a view of what's happening. Okay, now we're getting into the savings of it all. So he has an IRA. Our goal this year, I was gonna say this month, this year is to max out our IRAs. He has an IRA, I have an IRA. His emergency fund, which he's trying to get to fully funded of 10 grand. And then my emergency fund, which I'm okay with where it's at, but you know what? Why not have more? Just have to be honest here. Like, why not? So then we have his and hers because, again, we still have a wedding and other stuff. And then we also have a month ahead. Okay? Okay. So let's get into the math for the 5,000. I'm sorry, 7,000. 7,000. If you divide it by 12 months, you get $583. Or you can say 7,000, we get paid 26 times a year divided by 26, not including his commission. That's going to be $269.23. So what we decided to do was take that 500 number and divide that by 2. So we're going to do 291 and 291. 291 for him, 291 for me. I'm gonna skip his emergency fund really quickly. I'm gonna go to mine. We're giving it $50. It's not very high priority. His and hers, we're only giving it 100. Again, he has a commission check, so although the next check we're still gonna owe debt a lot, he has a commission check. So that's something that we're going through. And then month ahead, we're gonna get $50. And then whatever's left is going to his emergency fund, which should be about $300 and something. But let's just see. So we have 291 times 2, that's 582, plus 150 plus 50, that's 782, and we're gonna minus 1,090.25. So $308.25 is what's going to his emergency fund, 308.25. And so this total here should be 190.25, and remaining is 0. Whew, I feel like this was just a lot going on. So what has changed? All the bills currently are the same except food. We're giving ourselves more for food because we've been going over. Listen, if you know something's going over, why not like change it and fix it? Let's talk about these real quick, real quick. Again, I'm gonna have a whole nother video. These are my saving challenges, our saving challenges. I'm not gonna hold you. Saving challenges is something that make my skin itch a little bit because it's just like, wow, I have to do this. I don't know, like I have to keep this in consideration when I'm doing my budget. I just feel like it gives me more things to keep in consideration. Anyway, so 100 ways to travel. What we're doing is, that's gonna come from the sinking fund money, the 155, and so we're gonna give it $55. So that's gonna be the first 10, right? How do I know? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. That's what we're gonna do, so that's gonna be colored in. 1 month is 3,000. 2 months is 6,000 for a month ahead. We probably should do the 2,000. I'm not sure yet. We already have $1,700, but also from the sinking fund, that's going to be, oh no, it's not from sinking fund, month ahead. We're adding 50, boom. Okay, then when it comes to Roth IRA, 291. So basically I need to find, because this is for 2 different people. This is for 7,000 per person. So I either need to print another one out for my husband. This is available on paperbymode.com if you're interested, or something, I don't know. But whatever I do for me, I'm doing for him. So that's what we're gonna do. So I just need to find 291 and color that in. And then 401k, a little bit more complicated. First of all, am I gonna reach 23,000? I don't know. But what I wanna do is go look at the end of the month, probably. Look at my paycheck and see exactly how much went. Look at that, 300. I don't like the way that looks. But yeah, just look at my paycheck and see exactly how much went towards 401k, like my contributions and my job's contribution, to reach me, you know, to that $23,000 goal. Hurricane fund, this one is coming out of the sinking fund, and so this one's gonna be $50. So there's 30 of these, they're $10 each. We were just trying to get a $500. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. The first row shall be colored. And then for holiday savings, we're also doing $50, and that's also coming out of sinking fund. And so each one of these are 50, equal $50. This is not like one included, so this just one will be colored. We're saying 1,500. Also, let's just go back real quick. Probably gonna go up on this. Not even gonna hold you, not even gonna lie. Probably gonna go up because I've been having quite a few people like tell me their experience with hurricanes and the money, and how you need to have dollars, and how you need to have change, and how you need even more money. And you know, I don't live this life. I'm not true to this. I'm new to this. So probably gonna go up because I'd rather be safe than sorry. I will say this. We do have like a cash, no, I'm sorry, not a cash, like a food bin, food and water and all this stuff type of bin with snacks. I had this when I once upon a time lived in Florida. Yuck, but we'll move on. Sorry to all you Floridians. But I had that then, and I decided to do it here as well because I know it's Hurricane City. So I feel like that should save us on some type of money, even if we hit the road. I'm sorry, when we hit the road. But nonetheless, we're gonna go up. We've been talking about that. And then we have emergency fund, and each one is $83.33, just so he can go up to 44,000. And I have to see how much we're gonna color for his 308.25. Actually, we could just do a little. We could do a little math. 308.25, and we're gonna divide that by 83.33. So that's 3. We'll color 3 of them for that. And yes, so that's the sinking funds / savings challenges here. We do have other sinking funds, but this is yuck. Okay, because I'm like, don't be difficult. But this is the goals. These are the new ones and the goals that I have for 2024. So yes, this is my paycheck budget, our paycheck budget for paycheck number 1 in January. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed the updates. And that's all I really have. I hope you like this video. Make sure you comment, chit chat with me below. Also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in another video. Bye.